Hey, hi, how's it going? The other day I was in a call with a few people on my Discord server, and I wasn't exactly active in the call. I was doing my own thing. I was, really just there, existing, but I was listening in on their conversation, and I realized that they were discussing some kind of new brain rot. Now, I had no idea what they were talking about, but they were having a full conversation about it as if they grew up with this shit. I mean, it was insane. And the worst part is that other people were joining in. For a second, I thought that maybe it was just them, like maybe it was just these two people that knew a lot about this like random shit. But more people joined into the conversation. And I just realized like, holy shit, I'm out of the loop. I have no idea what's going on in the brain rot sphere. I've got no clue. I haven't caught myself up in forever. And now I'm just sitting in this conversation, like just confused. Just completely confused. I didn't say a word. Now, what I could have done was I could have butted into their conversation and asked like what the hell they were talking about, but I didn't really think that would fully fill me in. I just didn't think that these were professionals in my call. So what I decided to do was I decided to make a community post where I asked you guys to send me your favorite new gen brain rot. And after sifting through the like 300 responses, I gathered a list of a few that I thought were the most prevalent and that I knew the least about. I then took that list, made it into a tier list, called up a couple of my friends, and went on a journey of self-education. Gotta say, it sucked. I'm just gonna be honest, the new shit is insane. But whatever, okay? I did it anyways, learned a whole lot about it, and this is that full unedited call. All right, so how versed would you guys say that you're in on the brain rot sphere? And I mean like the recent shit. Have you guys been like really caught up in all the recent brain rot?
No,
not really.
Okay,
but
okay. I mean, Fremont, I know you're lying to me. I mean, you're a habitual doom scroller, so I know you're lying, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's fucking all right. So I'm not either. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like extremely out of the loop. So I did a community post and I was like, "Yo, catch me up. Tell me what I've missed out on." So I went, I kind of looked through the community post and I got together a list of, the ones that I thought were kind of, relevant as of right now. And I went and found one video of each of them. So one video of each new brain rot. And we're just gonna, we're gonna rank them. Okay. We're gonna watch the video and rank that brain rot.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna get caught up together. Okay, I think we're all gonna know.
I'm assuming that you're gonna have like some examples, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
I looked up one video, so I've got one video of each, and I kind of did a little bit of digging so that I got like an actual relevant video that like made sense, but at the same time, like this shit does not make sense. So it's like,
all right,
kind of.
Well, okay,
all right, I'm in for it.
I was worried. I thought you were just gonna have a picture and nothing else.
No. We've got videos. We got videos to look at. So let me show you guys this tier list. I want to get your reaction to these images. Because if you showed me this, before the research I did, I'd have no clue what I'm looking at. It's the dumbest shit, bro. I swear, dude. TikTok is so cooked. This is the type of shit people be watching. What the fuck?
I only know one of these.
Which one is that? Which one is that?
It would be the Are You Sure?
Okay. Yeah.
I know that one.
It's not just the Are You Sure? I've got like a whole montage for that.
Okay.
Fremont, how versed are you in these? Is there any that you're recognizing?
Okay, so I lied earlier. I know every single one of these.
Okay.
No way. I knew it, dude. I knew it. I already knew you did, but it's okay. We're just gonna start. Okay, because I still don't really know all of this, and honestly, I'm kind of happy that you do, because even after the research I did, I'm still fucking confused. So I'm sure you can clear it up. The first one, there's not a video. Okay, there's not an actual video. It's a discussion, and so this is like it's such a stupid thing, but there's a
hold up. Is this the monkey one about the 100 men? Is that it?
Yeah, it's the 100 men versus one gorilla. So obviously, like, it started out with like a TikTok that's like, who would win, one gorilla versus 100 men, and now it's gotten to the point where people are like really up in arms about this, and 50% of people are like the gorilla would fucking murder all 100 people, and then the other 50% are right and say that the men would win because they would.
Right. Exactly, dude. That's what I've been saying.
Does anybody? Okay. Did any of y'all think differently? Primo, do you think differently at all?
I'll give it a 50-50, okay? If you put 100 men against one gorilla, right? It might work, it might not.
Dude, I genuinely, because, okay, I've seen the rules. I've seen the rules. The rules that I've seen is that all the men are naked, okay? No weapons, right? No clothes. And they don't get time to talk about their attack. It's an uncoordinated attack of 100 men on one gorilla. And it's obviously like an empty room, you know, like nothing that affects it. And
how big is the room?
Dude, it's I'm sure like infinite size. You know, like I don't know. It's a arena. Let's say like I heard somebody explain it as like a high school gym. So I'm just gonna go with that. It's like a high school gym. Dude, 100 men would fucking destroy that monkey every single time. Every single time. If we made a machine that could perfectly simulate this, I don't think the monkey would win ever. I think it could generate a million outcomes. I don't think the gorilla would ever win. They're big, sure, but it's 100 average men. 100
okay, but how exactly? And like it's battle to the death. Like they're not like afraid. Like we're not exactly. Like they're going to fight this thing.
Like if we brought in 100 pussies, maybe, you know, maybe the monkey's winning that. But it's 100 men who want this monkey dead, and this monkey wants all 100 men dead. Dude, we win every time. Every time. I'm sorry that, like, I don't think that this is even a smart question. You know what? I'm just going to go out and say I don't think there's a single fucking animal on the planet that 100 men couldn't take out. Maybe like a whale underwater, right? Like if we gave him the water, because the fucking whale could just swallow all 100 men. But that's like the only thing I can think of, you know? Like, I
agree.
I don't think there's a fucking animal on the planet that could take 100 men. I don't think there is. And honestly, Freemo, the fact that you said 50-50 kind of blows my mind. Please explain this to me. How do you think the monkey could ever win?
All right, man. So think of 100 people trying to crowd to one thing, all right?
Right.
How many people can sit around a gorilla at one time? All right. You're going to have a few hopping on its back. You're going to have, I don't know, some beating on it, right?
I mean, sure, there's not 100 hands on the gorilla at all times, but it's plenty. Yeah. There's plenty.
But is it going to get tired after a while, like throwing them off, you know?
Of course.
Yeah.
They don't have infinite energy.
Yeah. This ain't a superstar, but it's still a fucking gorilla.
He's just picturing the gorilla ripping all these people in half is probably what he's thinking.
Okay, here's the thing.
No,
like people get too caught up in the first 20 people, right? They're like, oh, the monkey would kill the first. Like, yeah, of course. The dude. Yeah, I'm not saying it would be 0 casualties. It'd probably at least 20 people dead. I'm going to be honest, at least 20 people. But I think you could split the number in half. There could be 50 men versus the monkey. We still win. Oh, really? I don't think we need that many, dude. I think 100 is overkill. I think there's going to be at least 20 that just like stay in the back because they know they're going to win. And let me just say, I'll be one of those 20. I'm not putting hands on that monkey. There's no way. But I'll watch from afar and win. I'll take my victory and go home. You know, like this is the dumbest question I've ever seen.
So how are we going to rank this one, or how are we ranking these?
So at first I was going to rank them by how funny they are. But this one's kind of like a weird one because it's not like really a joke. It's more of a discussion. Yeah. So I think we can just all agree that this is an F tier discussion. It's stupid. It's stupid. Okay, it's not even a good discussion.
It's kind of entertaining though. Like there's been good memes about it.
There's entertainment value for sure. But I think I guess it would be kind of dumb to call it stupid. It's like we're looking at brain rot. Yeah. No shit, it's stupid. Okay, yeah, good point. We'll go A. Yeah, we'll go A tier. You know, it's fun, but it's like, here's the thing: it's a fun discussion. But the second there's one person with half a brain cell in the call, it's like, okay, it's over. You know, because I mean, there is an answer. It's not really a discussion. It's like the men win every time. So
yeah.
You know what? Actually, just for that, we're gonna B tier. This next one is Jesus Christ.
Can I have to do some?
This one, I'm pulling up the video. Okay, this is the next one. All right, here's this one.
Brr brr patapim, il mio cappello è pieno di slim. Nel bosco fitto e misterioso viveva un essere assai curioso. Brr brr patapim,
il
mio cappello.
What?
That's the whole thing. So this guy's
what?
This guy is Burr Patapim.
You gotta
roll your.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing into your shit. I'm not doing that. Okay, it's Berber.
I think me uninstalling TikTok saved me single-handedly.
Yeah, no,
I will agree with you. I think
I don't have either. Even is that?
Yeah, I don't have either, and sure, everybody sees me as the brain rot guy, but like not really. I talk about brain rot shit, but I don't look into it. I don't. Dude, this is the first time I've ever seen this, and I'm like, why did someone comment this? Like, I genuinely, I thought that this, like, one person was being a dumbass, but then I realized that this is, like, a huge thing. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
But honestly, I don't even like it. Like, I would just...
Berber Patapim. He's a guy with big... I think he's an interesting little character. He's a cool little guy. He's got,
like, the monkey face.
Yeah, he's got, like, the monkey face with the tree, body, and then the
grippers.
The size 57 shoes, I think he's a cool looking character. Yeah, I'll give him that. I don't know what the he's saying. I'm sure somebody... Oh, yeah, look. Someone translated. It says... Oh, Jesus Christ. Berber Patapim, my hat is full of Slim in a dense and mysterious forest where lived a very curious being with intertwined roots. Oh, so it's just like an explanation of like what he is. Okay. So there's lore. I respect the fact that there's lore there, and I've seen a lot of people make other shit with this guy. He's kind of just like a content farm character now. So
all right, so big ticket question.
Man,
100 men beat this thing?
What?
Would 100 men beat this thing?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, look at this. Look at him as the size of this tree.
Yeah. Okay.
He's kind of fucking huge. So
I think you
know.
I don't know. Yeah, they could beat him. Dude, this guy is not combat ready. Like, what's he gonna do? Stomp on him? Like,
well, that's what I'm thinking. But like, also, what the fuck would the men do? Like, how do you attack this?
I'm thinking some of them are gonna get stomped on, but you climb up these legs here. You go like straight for the eyes.
Good point. Yeah, no, good point. The eyes is that's a good attack. I mean, it's a soft spot, but like, I don't know. I think he's got a better chance than the gorilla does, if I'm being honest. I think he does. Because like, I mean, the gorilla, like this guy could stomp on at least 10 people at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A gorilla can only kill one person at a time, or maybe two, if he gets a good grab.
Double grip on it.
Yeah. I mean, like, actually, I don't know. Like, I feel like a gorilla could really give a good swing and clock out like 4 people, but at the same time, this guy's like one stomp 10 people, so he's got a better chance. But you're probably right. 100 men. I mean, it's 100 fucking. That's not a small number, So what are we thinking? What are we thinking on this guy?
I'm thinking like a C.
Yeah, first Italian brain rot I've ever seen. It's kind of. I hold it dear in my heart.
I have no disdain for him. I don't hate the guy. He's just doing his thing. Yeah, I like that he's got lore for him. He's a chill looking guy, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, I don't find this funny. I don't find this funny.
I don't like it.
I don't think it's an F tier thing. I don't think it's F tier brain rot, but it's sure as fuck not going above C. Okay, so this next one, there is so much fucking lore to this that I had to, I had to bring up a know your meme video. Okay, I don't like doing it. I like to do my own research, but sometimes I need the ADHD version. Okay, and this is one of those times because this is a fucking rabbit hole. So we're gonna watch this. Okay, we're gonna watch this, okay. and then we'll give our opinion.
Some of the best memes are the simplest ones. The word yogurt sounds like someone saying yo to someone named Gert.
Okay, so that's the start of the explanation. That's the start of the meme. No, we're gonna watch the full thing, but that's kind of the start of the meme. Is people are saying that yogurt sounds like you're saying yo to Gert. Yeah, it's. I just like, I understand that like memes have never really been like quote unquote good, or like intellectual, but this is the most retarded shit I've ever seen. And this whole list is covered with like just complete, like, what the fuck is a Berber Patapim? Who the fuck made that? And now we're saying yo to Gert, like whatever.
Simple joke has evolved into a huge meme on TikTok from which new slang is being coined, like girding, which isn't what it sounds like. The joke.
Just read this fucking stupid. It says, yogurt. Gert, shut your bitch ass up. You? The fuck did I do? I didn't even do none. None? I'm girding. Gert, TSPMO. What the fuck did that mean? Why is this a joke? And then, what the fuck, dude? And this guy like doing the stupid ass Drewski dance in the back. That's every video. Look, he's doing it to a cow.
Sounds like the joke was seemingly
that's every video, bro.
That was a beautiful freaking like place he was at, though.
I know he's got such a.
He's got aura.
Yeah, you'll see him later. He's got the landscape every time. It's crazy.
By several users in 2012, but these could just be cases of parallel thinking because it doesn't take a mastermind to come up with this one. But what you really want to know is why and how it's going viral now. There was a video posted at the end of March.
You're about to see the fucking original video, and the fact that this blew up so far, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, here's the original video.
2024 that largely started the meme's viral craze on TikTok. It was shared by user Aboyo, showing baby versions of the penguins of Madagascar with the joke overlaid in text. The style roughly fit the Jug Talk style of video, evident in its stretched frame and overblown 808 audio. The video acquired over...
It's vile.
So dude, it's this video with the fucking baby penguins, and yo, Gert, what's good, twin, with the fucking crying emoji, the fucking prayer hands. Like, this blew up. This is what blew up and made a whole fucking meme.
700,000 views over the next month, and
700,000 views in a month. Fuck me.
Picked off a meme where users had Gert responding to Yo Gert in all sorts of ways, usually referencing other popular Jug Talk slang, like the incorrect usage of the abbreviation TS or SYBAU, which stands for shut your up. As it spread, it morphed into a...
Here he is, he's back! He's back! Me, kilogram. A gram? No, please don't do it. Please, I was never going to. It's true. Yo, Gert, yo. It's fucking... And look at him. He's in the fucking field again.
Sort of phrasal
look at him.
Where users
he's hitting it so hard.
Jokes with other words that could sound like greeting someone, like support, for example. So what is girding then? The Jug Talk layers continued to pile up as users incorporated yet another popular Jug Talk meme. What they're doing is very smart but very dangerous. This phrase is usually paired with images of animals or other meme subjects in the Jug.
Okay. You gotta hear the full explanation of what girding is. So
does it have to do with jaking it?
No, it has nothing to do with jaking it. I should have put that on this list. Jaking it is not on the list. Fuck me. No, it has nothing to do with that. Listen, this is what girding is.
Popular Jug Talk meme. What they're doing is very smart but very dangerous. This phrase is usually paired with...
That's what it means. So girding means what you're doing is very smart but very dangerous. I don't know how the fuck... I don't know how the fuck Gert went from yo Gert to girding, and that means that. I don't even think it really explains it here.
Images of animals or other meme subjects in the Jug Talk video format. Memers would start incorporating this phrase into their yogurt memes, to the point where JDog157 would post one claiming that girding was a new slang.
New underground slang word, Gert/girding, when you do something that's very smart but also very dangerous. We will be using TS new slang word. Okay, bro.
Term meaning doing something very smart that is also very dangerous. JDog thinks everyone should use this term, and a lot of memers have.
Thank you, Know Your Meme. All right, so that's Gert and girding.
I'm not gonna lie, that one was pretty good.
I like that.
I would give that an A right now.
That's what I was gonna say. I think we can't push it to S tier because it's genuinely fucking retarded, but it's also extremely funny.
So
like
funny.
I find it so funny because it's one of those like 2018 fucking slop memes where it's like, you know, like the yo Gert. I mean, you've seen the fucking like the shit before, but they brought it back and then pushed it to levels that are fucking insane. Like mixing it with the TSPMO, and then it's like P. I didn't do that. It's like the dumbest shit, dude. I swear to God, it's so fucking stupid.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, I think A tier is solid for Gert, and mainly because there's another thing that's similar that's coming up that I think would be S tier. Next one is this
Chimpanzini Bananini.
Yeah, that's the one. It's Chimpanzini Bananini. Here you go.
Chimpanzini Bananini. Wah, wah, wah. Bananucci, monkey, monkey, monkeyucci. Or... Chimpanzini.
That was it.
Yeah.
It's just a duplicate of that tree one that we saw. I don't like it.
So
it's stupid and I don't like it. It's also just
I
AI
agree.
generated. I hate AI generated.
Right, yeah, like AI slop, I'm not a fan. I do like how they're using it ironically here, like, like they're not taking the AI slop seriously. That's good. Some people do that. But I guess I'm just not a fan of the Italian brain rot because I don't find this to be funny. And maybe it's because I'm looking at like the actual like origin video and not all the shit that's been made from it.
Yeah, you can't get into the lore enough.
Yeah, but I also don't see a world in which the lore would like matter to me. Like I don't think I would look at the lore and be like, oh, now this is funny. It's like the fucking start of it is this. Okay, you got to remember, Freemo, that your brain is the size of, I'd say, like probably.
Oh yeah, man, it's
like a marble. I'd say maybe. I was gonna say a pea, but I'm gonna give you a little more than that. Let's say a marble. So I understand why this would be life changing to you, but I just personally.
It brain.
Why? Explain it to me, please.
Look, like I said, all it does is it tickles my tiny little,
But like in what way? Like what are you getting from this?
A sense of purpose.
Okay, right, like you're just lying to me. You're just lying to me. You're just straight up fucking lying to me. This is like terrible rage bait, bro. This is what the fuck do you mean a sense of purpose, dude? You don't get a sense of purpose from fucking Chimpanzini Ranking, you fucking dumbass.
I spend so much damn time on Instagram right now. It's not even funny. This is burned into my brain, okay?
I know you're a D1 doom scroller, but like that doesn't mean you have to fucking like it. Like just because you've seen it 1,000 times doesn't mean you're like, oh, this is pretty cool now. It's like I think I would hate it every time.
All right.
No, I don't. It's because of what? What did you say?
I said it's because I've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That should not be an excuse. Like that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's ironic to the point I enjoy it. Okay.
I mean, I get that. Like that. It's a trend.
Everyone's got to have a little bit.
Everybody's milking the trend, so it's like kind of it's like an inside joke kind of. I get it, but also
and when you're around people that play into it too, it's just it. All right.
I don't think it would be. I think I'd be very annoyed if I kept hearing fucking Chimpanzini Benanini fucking jokes.
Wow.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm not jumping on this train, dude. I'm sorry. It just won't happen.
Okay,
I'll fucking scream chicken jockey all day long, but you're not gonna catch me fucking playing into this stupid shit. All right. I'm a base level brain rot enjoyer. I'm not this deep, dude. Okay. This is too fucking much. I will say though, I do like him as a character more than this guy.
Really?
That's what I was going to say.
I do. I think he's a much cooler character.
I don't think it deserves a B. I think it just deserves higher than this.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I think he's above the tree guy because I just think he's got a little bit of aura. I like the way he's looking. I really like his background.
It's older. I get it.
And he's in the banana. Like he's also part banana. You can see it on his chest. Like he's kind of morphed into it.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I think the tree guy's just kind of cringe. All right, next one coming. This one, I'm gonna be honest. Like this is just brain nourishment. This is a refresher because we're about to get into the really bad shit. So
the calm before the storm.
Yeah, the calm before the storm. Listen, man. This is Rizz Records. Okay, I've been a Rizz Records glazer. Shut up. I've been a Rizz Records glazer since day fucking one. Okay, day one.
Yeah.
And now I see him popping. I'm like, you know what? I respect it. I called it. I did. I called it. I said that this guy would blow up, and he has. So, W Rizz Records. This is my goat. We're about to listen to Drake Go Away, but in real life. Are you guys ready for peak or what?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'm ready.
Funky AI. It's terrifying, dude.
It's so bad.
It's like look at his finger. His big ass finger.
Girthy.
Dude, it's like I know I'm shitting on the AI, but also this is crazy. Look at this frame. It's
getting better, dude.
It's getting so good to the point where it's like
it's terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, no, I hate it. I don't like AI. I don't fuck with AI. I like AI in these types of situations where it's like you're using it because it's slop. Like I like that, but I don't like people who like actually make AI content that is supposed to be serious.
Yeah.
God, like have you seen like we're not going to go in depth with it because we're This is a complete yap session. But have you guys seen like the like Christian brain rot AI shit?
Oh,
it's like such a fucking dude. It's like such a fucking like a crazy rabbit hole, and also it's like the most like sacrilegious shit I've ever seen, dude. Like these motherfuckers are making AI to try to like trick people into seeing Jesus and shit, and then they like promote their book or their thing that they sell. It's so fucked. Yeah. It's so fucked. And that's the type of shit where I'm like, okay, AI is just fucking evil.
Yeah.
As a Christian, I do not approve.
I don't approve either, and I'm not a religious guy. Like I think it's fucked. I think it's so fucked. It's I mean, again, yap sesh, but yeah, fucking AI is crazy. This is insane. This is such a, especially like compared to the original Drake Go Away. Like it's fucking bizarre. I think. Hold on, I'm pretty sure it's his top video. Yeah, look at the original one. Look at this is what AI was like just a few months ago. This was like the peak of AI, and this is what 9 months ago. And now it looks, real. Yeah. Like it looks like this now. This is the same video. Fucking insane. Yeah. Rizz Records is an easy S tier. I think he'll probably stay top of the S tier. I mean, he doesn't even copyright strike for using his music. Like this guy's the GOAT. Saying he is the GOAT of brain rot right now.
I don't necessarily like it. I wouldn't say it was an S tier, but I mean, it's your tier list.
Not just because it's
so. What do you think about it?
It's up there.
I don't know.
I mean, like obviously it's fucking stupid and it's brain rot, but at the same time, it's funny as shit. He's got some really good ones. I don't think Drake Go Away. It popped off, but every artist's best song isn't their best song. You know what I mean? Like
it's the most popular.
So it's the most popular, but it's not their best. Okay, I think Rizz Records got some bangers.
The one you're in.
My personal favorite is it's very similar to Drake Go Away, but it's 1,000 times better because there's like this guy in there. He's like kind of like looks like a caterpillar. He's like kind of a cool guy. Anyways, he's like just kind of. All right, next thing we've got. This one's going to be a bit of a long one because we've got like a few to look at, but this is the new brain rot slang. So here's our first video. All right, so this is the first one.
Is this like a successor to yogurt?
Yeah, kind of. This is how far Gert has gone. You guys will see. So new slang just dropped. Kevin is anything bad? Example, yo bro, this movie is so Kevin. Gert Saibow. So it's so the new word is Kevin. And this is like, okay, I'm not a professional. I did a little bit of research, but this is what I can tell. This is like what started it. This is after Gert, right? So Gert did its thing, and then they started it with Kevin, and it's kind of gotten a little crazy.
Growing.
This is an example of the way Kevin would be used. We got good nightmare, mare, good night, odd night. Why should I go? Why? I don't know. Ask Gert, yo.
I know. I don't.
I don't know what that means. I know. I am something. Maybe.
I know. I am about.
Shut your bitch ass up, curb. Everyone, this is so Kevin. So yeah, here's an example. Here's an example of Gert and Kevin in conjunction. So you can see the peak that is
the correlation. Yeah.
Kevin. So of course, like Kevin and Gert, that can't be enough. That's never enough. The internet, we got to push it. We got to push it further. So here's the new slang update. So now we've got. I love his little dance. I mean, he's just really hitting it. So new slang update. Kevin, something bad. Owen, something good. James, something mid. Noah, anything bad. Now, you got to remember, Kevin and Noah are not the same thing. Yeah. They're not the same thing. Okay, Kevin is something bad, and Noah is anything bad. Big difference. Yeah, big difference between Kevin and Noah. And then Samuel is real and Gert is yo.
In his other video, Kevin meant anything bad. Is that not what it said in the other video?
Did we just find a loophole?
Continuity?
Yes!
It was. It was. We just found a live loophole. I think he is. I think he's a bit of a fraud. But you know what? You know,
Kevin and Noah.
It's an update. It's an update. You know, like there was patch notes. Okay,
he got a patch.
Kevin got patched. Kevin got patched, and now you know it's now Noah. Noah's the overpowered one. You know, Kevin had his time. Okay, Kevin had his light. You know, like it's now time for Noah to shine, and I think he's doing a great job. But then another update came. We've got Owen, something good. James, something mid. Kevin, something bad. Bad, anything Kevin. Jack, to laugh. Kevin, something bad. Kevin, something bad. Glurkin, something annoying. David, something peak. Paul, somebody doing the most. Noah, something evil. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. IKIAG. I'm gonna keep it a Gert. Gerting. Something really smart but also really dangerous. Sai Gao. Shut your Gert ass up. Up, shut up, because they are doing something smart but also dangerous. Gert transition. Hi, G. Kevin, Gert variation. Kurg, chill, I'm rage girding. Charlie, something cute. Martin, something annoying. Blurk is so. Leo, something crazy / insane. LeBron, something goated, of course. John, something okay, I guess. Brogan, your bro. Calculator, and Gert obviously is yo.
I love how they brought calc back.
Yeah, I really appreciate the calc callback, you know, because like calc was a thing for a little while back, and you know, I thought it was peak. I thought it was really funny. Yeah, this was season 1 of the slang term dictionary, and it was literally just calc, you know, now all these other things are here. I mean, my personal favorite is IKIAG, which is I'm gonna keep it a Gert, but I could definitely see myself using I'm gonna keep it a Gert. I'm not going to use it the way you should, which is like, I'm going to keep it a, what does Gert mean again? Something smart, but also dangerous or something like that.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to keep it $1.50. All right.
Yeah. I'm just going to use it as I'm going to keep it $1, but I think Gert is such a fucking stupid word. So I can see myself using, I'm going to keep it a Gert, but I don't think anything else here. Like
next video, dude. I need to see that in your next video.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. I'll throw, I'm going to keep it a Gert.
I want you to unironically use every single one of these in one video.
Okay, here's the problem though, is that like most of these are like just useless, you know, like Kevin something bad, Kevin something bad, Kevin something bad. You know, I don't need all three. I
just need one.
Yeah, I just need one Kevin, you know. James, I'm not going to use that, you know, something mid. I'm just going to call it mid. That's already slang. Yeah. Mid is already fucking slang. We don't need James, okay? We don't need it.
Bill, I'm rage.
I don't need slang in my slang. Yeah, Kurg, chill, I'm rage girding. That's fucking, that one's fire. I gotta say, like, you know, some of these are pretty good. You know, like I like using up as slang for shut up, you know, because I could see myself being like up, just up, dude, just up. You know, like really pushing it and pissing people off because they don't know what the fuck up means. Like W rage bait, I'm gonna be honest, just saying up. That's good. I also like LeBron, you know, like the something goated. I still think I'm just going to use the word goated because it's, again, already fucking slang, but, you know, I can respect the LeBron. You know, I can respect it.
Yeah.
But, I gotta say, I'm going to keep it a Gert is fire. That one's fire. That one's really good. And just for that alone, I think that this whole trend of slang term like brain rot, I got to give it a personal S tier. Yeah, I fucking love it. I think it's funny as hell.
It's a little crazy. I thought, because like, okay, here was my thought. I didn't think it was as funny as the yogurt meme until it got to that video right there.
Yeah. Like the Gert meme started it. That's why it's got to give an A.
It gets to a point, and it's past that point.
Yeah, exactly. It's gotten to the point where it's so fucking bizarre where I'm like, yeah, this is funny. This is really funny because there's another thing that's in the back of my mind is like there's people that are gonna actually start using this shit and like seriously care about this, and I think that's so fucking funny. Because like, how big of a nerd do you have to be to really care about the fucking slang? Like, yeah, that's just a part of it. I think that's funny. So hey, brain rot slang, S tier. What do y'all think?
In agreement.
I would have given it like an A, but
really after all of that,
I guess
you're really gonna, dude. Okay, it's an A, but then because of I'm gonna keep it a Gert, it has to move S tier, bro. Has to.
Yeah. It's
and trust me, bro.
Right.
Like with all the shit that's on the list, like we need at least something S tier, bro. Because the rest of this, actually, I don't know. I think this next one's gonna be S tier.
So you're saying we've peaked?
I'm saying we've almost peaked. This next one, I think, is probably peak. I mean, we peaked at Rizz Records. Let's be completely for real for a second. But I think this next one is second place. So okay, yeah. So this next one gives lore. Well, it's like kind of interconnected to the one after it. So we'll just start on this next one. I've got 3 videos to show you because there's the origin and then where it's gone. So here's the origin. I'm sure you guys have seen this.
Just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. Bye. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you choose.
So okay, we could play the whole thing, but it doesn't ever go past that part. I'm sure you've seen this. Okay, this video it came out in like I want to say like 2015 maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for that. But it's old, dude. And obviously, like this is just a video that used to be because like he starts like absolutely schooling the teacher, like talking, about how she's a terrible teacher. And like people used to look up to this guy and be like, yeah, like I like how he put his foot down there. And for whatever fucking reason, this video has resurfaced and now people are shitting on this guy heavy. And it's like the most, dude, the fucking, I'm not going to show the ones where they're like really making fun of him because I don't really think that's like the actual meme. But it got to the point where people were fucking like making fun of him. And then it got to the point where people were like remaking that video in different ways. So here's one that I thought was pretty funny. So this is one of the ones I found that I think is pretty funny. Teacher handed us a friggin' packet, yo, which relatable. I don't think there's a single teacher in the fucking world who's never given out a friggin' packet. And I also agree that it's a shit way to teach. Like nobody learns because of a friggin' packet, like it's just not gonna happen. So that's like kind of light. And then here's another one that's been made.
Just get up and teach them.
This is my personal favorite. I saw.
There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You just get mad because I'm pointing out the obvious.
For real, dude. I love the music in the background too. How it's it's like super motivational, and Peter's just letting him fucking have it. I respect the shit out of Peter for that one. That might be top 5 Peter Griffin moments, honestly. But yeah, so okay, there's one more I need to show. For some reason, I didn't fucking put a link in my list, so I need to look it up. Hold on. 5 minutes later. Okay. I don't know. I can't find it. So I'm just gonna explain it. So these two, I don't know, like these. Okay, so these fucking high school students mixed the friggin' packet, yo. So they acted it out, like they did the actual thing, and then for some reason they mixed in that clip of Jaden Smith where he's talking about the political and economic state of the world, and whoever I don't even know who the fuck is interviewing him, but that guy's like, bro, fucking They mixed those two together. Okay, so he said that, he said the line, and then his homie went, bro, and then it became this whole thing. And then shortly after, this video came out, which I think is a perfect explanation of the whole meme. So, all right, yeah, here you go.
And I look, and I go around sometimes, and I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of Oh my god! Like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of
For
the
real,
world?
though.
Political and economic state of the world. Like, state of the world right now. Can we talk?
That's like dude, that's like the title screen that Five Nights at Freddy's where Freddy's glitching out.
Dude,
Like
it also reminds me of those memes where it's like subtle foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It's like he's in the middle of a sentence. It's like, "Brah!" And he goes back to the sentence. Dude, it's so stupid. Bro. So that's I've seen a lot of versions of that where they edit it themselves and it's different, but they're similar. They're pretty much the same thing. Okay, it's pretty much just that. And I think it's fucking peak. I think it's very funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd give both of those an S. So personally,
I kind of agree because the friggin' packet, I don't think it's as funny. But I like how memeable the fucking sentence a friggin' packet is. Like I've literally said that a couple times while in call. Like, just because it's funny. It's just funny to me.
Package.
Some people don't learn like that. Like, dude. I mean, I don't think it's right to make fun of the dude. I mean, it's cringe for sure. But he's standing up for himself. I fuck with that. But I do like the memes.
Yeah.
And a friggin' packet, I mean, it's just bizarre. You're handing out a friggin' packet. Come on, bro. Come on. Honestly, every teacher that does that should feel ashamed of themselves. And I think this is better than the Gen Z slang personally, because every time I see it, I go through stints where I reinstall Instagram and just kind of see what I get. And like most of the time it's fucking dog shit, so I immediately delete it. But the last time I installed it, I got a lot of these stupid ass Jaden Smith memes. I don't think there was a single one that I didn't laugh at. I don't think there was one. It's literally a fucking YouTube poop. Like it's the dumbest fucking thing ever, but it's also hilarious because it's, I just love the way he said bro, dude. Like he put his whole soul into that. He's literally looking at the fucking roof, eyes closed, mouth agape. It's the funniest shit. So yeah, W shit. Primo, what do you think? You haven't really given us much.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. That's all I got to say about it. And like you said, it gives me subtle foreshadowing.
It does.
It does.
All right, we're moving on. The next one we've got is this.
Trallallero trallallà, porco Dio e porco Allah. Ero con il mio fottuto figlio merdardo a giocare a Fortnite, quando a un punto arriva mia nonna. Ornella lecca cappella. Trallallero trallallà.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying. And I hope that it's not something super crazy, but I'm just not going to look, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Fair.
I will say I kind of fuck with the character. He is
dripping.
You see this better than the first two.
He is dripping. Look at the kicks he's got on.
And his name, bro. Is cool.
Yeah, Tralala is kind of a fire name too, yeah. I mean, he's got a good name. He's got a good look to him. I still think the Italian Brain Rot is fucking stupid and not funny at all, but I fuck with this guy's vibe heavy. Yeah, I feel like I would kick it with this guy. I would just have a good time hanging around Mr. Tralala Tralala. I wouldn't understand him, but I'd know he's being a homie the whole time. So, I mean, personally, I think it's still dog shit, but I gotta push it to B. I gotta push it to B, I think.
I agree.
I just think, I mean, he's got the drip, it's like, I gotta push him to B. Next one. Okay, I'm not gonna play the full. I'm not gonna play the full of this because I do know what he says because I was warned in advance.
Crocodilo. Un fottuto alligatore volante.
Okay, we're gonna stop there because he says some fucking insane shit that I don't want played. So
off the record, what do you say?
Off the record, he talks about bombing children in Palestine and he loves bombs. On the record, he talks about bombing children in Palestine and it's disgusting. So I'm gonna put it in F tier. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't, I just don't fuck with the guy's vibe. Okay, like he likes bombs. That's cool. It's cool. But like children, kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Bombing kids, kind of fucked. If he'd have said, just like people, like I'll give him a C tier. But like kids specifically, and then he brought up the whole war thing. It's like I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck with that. I will say though, dope character. I mean, like,
dude, he's a crocodile bomber, dude.
Dude, bro, if he didn't say some fucked shit, I would see this guy A tier. I would see it. I could totally see it. Look at him. That's a cool ass fucking plane. He's got a bomb. It's not even a bomber. He's not even a fucking bomber. He literally just has a bomb tied to him. He's he's badass.
Like an old World War II bomber.
It does. But there's no like hashes or nothing. I mean, he literally just has a bomb.
Yeah.
That's badass. That's fucking badass. I mean, he's a cool character, but I don't fuck with his vibe. I don't fuck with him. Okay. So F tier. I'm sorry. F tier.
Okay.
And everybody who comments, because I asked what your favorite brain rot was. Everybody who commented Bombero, Crocodilo, I'm just gonna hope you don't know what he says. But if you do, kind of fucked up, bro. Kind of You could have picked anybody else. Why didn't you pick Tralaleo Tralala? Why didn't you pick him? So much cooler. And he's got such a better vibe, but you picked the fucking kid. I don't know, dude. I don't really fuck with you. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't. Anyways, moving on.
Tung 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 sahur. Anomali mengerikan yang hanya keluar pada sahur. Konon katanya kalau ada orang yang dipanggil sahur 3 kali dan tidak nyaut, maka makhluk ini datang di rumah kalian. Hi, seremnya. Tung tung ini biasanya tung
tung. So long, Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's it. Primo, do you know what he says?
I don't. I just know, by the looks of him, I'm getting beat down. I don't know. I'm invested.
Because I don't know. I don't know. And I wasn't given a warning before that one. Like the Bombero, somebody said hey, kind of fucked up. So I looked into it, but this one I didn't. So I just don't care.
I hope it's nothing about children, but
I'm gonna assume that it's not, and we're just gonna be fine and move on. Just to be honest with you, I think it's just another C tier character. Like, I don't really fuck with him.
He's kind of boring.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. He's just a fucking wood guy with a.
He's a stick. Yeah.
He's got a bat.
Pretty much just a bat holding a bat.
Yeah, which is cool. I fuck with the bat. He kind of reminds me of that movie, where like they have to like give Babe Ruth his ball back. And
dude, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
What's it?
What's it called?
No.
What's it called?
Not Sandlot.
No, not Sandlot at all.
I know what you're talking about. I thought it was the
here
bat,
it is.
The bat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this movie's actually like really good. It's actually a very solid movie. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Like, she's the woman version of him.
So
and I think that I like to think that they were a thing,
transgender and got on crack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. No, no. I like to think that they were a thing, and she broke up with him, and that's why he's so broken.
Yeah,
that's why he's just
those eyes. That's arch there, right there.
Truly is. I mean, he hasn't been the same since, and I get it. Like, that was Babe Ruth's baseball bat. Like, fucking come on, dude. I'd feel the same way if I got dumped by that. Like, that's like getting dumped by a millionaire. It's like, fuck me, dude. Yeah. All right, well, I'm just boned now. So I get it. I feel his pain. I get it. I understand. I'm there for him for sure, but I'm just not a fan. I do like him more. No, I don't. Okay. I thought about it for probably 2 milliseconds, and I just no longer care about him, if I'm being honest. Yeah, actually, fuck him and his breakup. Anyways, moving on. So we've got. You know what? No, I'm just going to get this stupid fuck out of the way because it's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit.
Ballerina cappuccina. Me.
Dude, there's no fucking reason to even play the rest of it. I picked so many of them because I was sent so fucking many. I can show you the comments. There's so many that are talking about the fucking Italian brain rot. So fucking many. There was repeats of every single one of these at least 6 times. Everybody loves this shit, and I don't get it. I'm out of the loop still. I went and did the research. I'm still out of the loop. So you know what? Turns out the loop's not important enough for me to get in. Fuck it. I'm mad now. Fuck this stupid bitch. Okay. She's honestly, you know what? I don't like her. She's a cappuccino
Better
that
than
does
worse than Child
ballerina.
Bomber.
Worse than no, not worse than the
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
Say, dude.
Not
I
worse
don't
than the
think you can say
child
that.
bomber. But dude, this guy had so much potential. But anyways, you know, like she's just an ugly character. She's definitely not half as cool as these fucking guys. Yeah, we're just
She
moving
might be
on.
cooler
Fuck
than
it. No,
the
fuck
fat girl. I don't
no.
know.
Really? I like the look on him. Like I feel like I feel like he's a mean motherfucker, and like I just think that's badass. You know. I just feel like he's such a. I think he's just nonchalant. You know. I think I just like the nonchalant look of him. So. Anyways, so
this is the entire John Pork lore.
Sorry, just before we get into this guy's name is Tim Cheese. I'm pretty sure this video doesn't say that, but this is Tim Cheese. This is Tim Cheese, and you're about to hear about what he did and everything. You know, he's part of the John Pork lore. So this on the list is marked as the Tim Cheese lore. So here we go.
This is the entire John Pork lore explained in 60 seconds. It started with me. Simon Claw and John Pork were childhood friends, always together. Then John Pork got famous and left us behind. Then my only friend Simon Claw got imprisoned for something he didn't do. John used his fame to steal my wife. So I stole his life and killed him.
All right, so we're going to pause it there. Tim Cheese fucking killed John Pork. He fucking killed him. Now, keep in mind, this is a very summed up version of like a lot of lore. Like I looked through this shit. There's a lot. There's a lot of lore. This is just the summed up version. So essentially, you know, John Pork, he was a childhood best friend and left him behind, left him in the fucking mud, framed this other guy for a crime, and then got his ass capped by Tim Cheese. Tim Cheese fucking shot him. And I respect it. You know what? Like, I used to fuck with John Pork, but after hearing the lore, I'm like, I don't fuck with John Pork no more. Sorry, I just don't fuck with him. I think Tim Cheese is totally in the right here. And you're about to see why.
Right.
I broke Simon out of prison, and we were back. But when I killed John, Agent 5.5 saw me, and he was after me. So I kidnapped him to an island. But that's when his friends Bob Bacon, Marvin Beak, and Pengu all showed up to the island. Marvin Beak fell right into my...
Agent 5.5, you know, he's a friend of John Pork. So he caught the guy mid murdering his friend. So he's like, you know, I gotta call in my homies. So he called in his group. And you're about to see how that went down. I mean, this is some interesting shit. I gotta be honest. I'm fully enthralled in the Tim Cheese lore.
My trap where Simon Claw injured him. So I got their other friend Pengu, used him as a hostage to force Bob Bacon to retreat to his basement hideout. After that, me and Simon raided Bob Bacon's bunker, and now we finally reached him. Bob Bacon, now in the palms of our hand.
There he is. They fucking got him. Dude, tell me how badass that is. Bro, Tim Cheese is a fucking badass. Kills John Pork. John Pork fucks this guy over. He's like, fuck it, I'm killing him. Kills his ass. Gets caught in the act. In the fucking act. Kills the dude who caught him. Fucks him up. Kills his friend. Fucks him up, takes his other friend as a hostage to draw out what is his name? Bob Bacon. He draws out Bob Bacon, kills his ass too. Took out a whole fucking team of 5, and it's just him and his homie. That is hard as fuck. That is hard as fuck.
Okay,
I'm sorry, it's hard as fuck.
When you said they got him at the end of that sounded like exactly like you were showing us a video of them giving Bin Laden. That was the same energy. Same energy as people back in the day saying they got him when Bin Laden was taken out.
And, you know, like based opinion, but I think it's just as important. I think it is. You know, I think that I think the Tim Cheese lore is just as fucking cool as when they caught Bin Laden. Fucking sue me. Sue me, I'm sorry, but I just, you know, I think this is just as hype. Like, I really do. I really do. Tim Cheese is fucking cool. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. And you know what? I'm kind of mad that we've kind of packed S tier now because I just feel like I want to put it in S tier. I really do. I'm gonna let you guys pick though. I gotta let you guys. You know,
we've packed S too much, so I gotta say it's
okay. No. You can't
also,
just bring that into your ranking though.
Yeah, I know, but I never got like.
I would say that at the end of the day, it's still just a bunch of AI. I don't think it deserves the S tier slot. I think we could just go with
doesn't mean that the AI didn't make the lore. Like the AI was just the videos.
I know, but it's what it all is, though.
Listen, I can give an ultimatum. I think we go here, okay, and I think we bring the Gen Z slang to A.
No, Gen Z slangs. It's
you like
this.
I just like the Tim Cheese lore more than the fucking slang, man. And I mean, obviously it's going to be above Gert, but at the same time, like they're kind of on the same level. They're the same thing. If you guys disagree, I'll switch it up.
I'm gonna keep it a Gert.
I'm gonna keep it a Gert.
you like the Tim Cheese more than that?
I just really fuck with Tim Cheese, bro. I just really do. I'm gonna keep it a Gert is so hard though. Okay, you know what? No, you're right.
Yeah.
We'll put Tim Cheese is better than Gert, like the original. But
I would say Tim Cheese is better than the packet.
Yeah, I think you're kind of right, dude.
Yeah,
the friggin' packet is a good meme, but it's just not as good as Tim Cheese, And I'm okay with.
I will give you that. Yeah,
I just don't think it's as good as Tim Cheese, bro.
I think we're getting into controversial territory now.
Dude, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I dive into controversy when it's about something I care about. Okay, and Tim Cheese, I care about that, man. I care about it. I'm locked into the lore. I just think it's so fucked up what they did to his boy. And I think John Pork deserved that shit. If I'm being honest.
I'm just gonna say that Pingu did nothing. Okay, to my knowledge.
I agree,
Pingu
but at the same time, like it was kind of one of those things where it's like casualty because of who you hang out with. Like pick better friends, Pingu. Yeah. Pick better friends. Like he wouldn't have been caught if he wasn't friends with fucking Bob Bacon. Bob Bacon's an evil piece of shit.
He's just a kid, bro. He's still learning.
Yeah.
No, they want you to think he's just a kid, but he's a man. Okay, he's just a small dude.
So he's like a midget.
He's just a little guy. He's a penguin. He's a penguin. He's just a little guy, but he's still a dude. He can make his own choices, and he chose to stick around the wrong crowd, and that's
on him. That's on him.
He chose to stick around the wrong crowd. Like that's totally on him. It's totally on him. I'm sorry, but I feel nothing when it comes to Pingu. He kind of deserves it. Yeah, I think. And this again, it might be controversial, but I just really fuck with Tim Cheese and the friggin' packet. It's a good meme, but I don't know. I'm more comfortable with this list. I think.
Yeah.
Personally, so.
All right.
So the next one.
I have forgotten what the fuck this is.
Is it Kevin? That's like the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, this is Kev. Okay, we should have ranked this when we did the Gen Z slang. For some reason, I separated Kevin, Gert, and then the rest of them. But you know what? I'm just gonna put it up here with because they're the same thing. They're the same thing. So yeah. We'll just loop these two together. I don't know why I separated them. I think it's because I've seen this stupid ass picture so many times. We've got one more, and I think it's a really good one to end it off on, if I'm being honest, because this, of course, is the Invincible Brain Rot. And I found a video. Now, the video is like 23 minutes long, but I think there's only one segment that really matters. I think it really, in my opinion, it perfectly encapsulates everything that's going on with the Invincible Brain Rot. So here we go. Are you guys fucking ready? Because I don't think you're ready for this shit. All right, here we go.
You're not listening!
Are you sure?
But then we got. But here's the last one.
Guess who's finally getting his powers?
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Threw a trash bag into space at work.
Are you?
Let me break it down for.
So I think those three perfectly encapsulate the Invincible Brain Rot.
I've never seen that last one. That was good.
So you've got some pretty distinct terms. You've got Cecil. I need you, Cecil.
Yeah.
You've got Where's Omni-Man. You got Are you sure? And then you've got Pretty sure. Just threw a trash bag into space. So those are kind of the lines,
Also,
and then
Omni-Man's got.
Right, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like you've got like brain rot terms in it, but then you've also got like visual brain rot. You know, you got the got, you've got the, the fucking just putting the face of the "Are you sure?" on anything, like we just saw with Peter Griffin smoking crack. It's peak, dude. It's peak. But I also hate it.
It's also, I don't know. It's
peak, and I also fucking hate it. And here's a reason. Here's my reason. Let me give you my reasoning. I think it's good, but I hate it because it's too good. And let me explain this, okay? Every time I'm in a fucking call, and anybody says the words, "Are you sure?" Chaos. Chaos every fucking time. It's broken out into the dude. Are you sure? Are you sure? Cecil! Everybody's fucking screaming it. There's 6 people in my ear fucking screaming Cecil. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, pretty sure. Just do it like every fucking time. It's literally like it's like a sleeper agent fucking like wake up call is the fucking "Are you sure?" And then everybody's just tweaking out about it. It pisses me off so bad. It pisses me off. I'm like, don't start with the fucking Invincible Brain Rot. I don't think it does. I really don't think it does.
You've actually like convinced me even more that it's got to be S tier.
I don't think dude, I don't think that's better. I don't think that's better. Dude, it's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking, cause like, okay, listen, bro, everything on this list is something that you can like say or look at here and there and it's fine. But like, bro, this is a fucking pest. It's a pest. It infects every conversation, everything. Everybody fucking knows about the Invincible Brain Rot and is just milking the fuck out of it. This is the most milked meme I've ever seen. I don't remember the last time there was a meme that like everybody was saying constantly. I don't remember. Like it's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. I don't like it. It pisses me off. I think, it's funny on its separate occasion. Like, separately, I'll see a fucking Invincible Brain Rot meme and I'll kind of chuckle at it, but I'll just never think it's good. I just won't, because it's really affected my life. I mean, you guys can argue it though. It's
good. It's good. It's above.
Good.
But you haven't given me a reason. You're just like, it's kind of good.
Because it's funny. I like it because it's funny. Every time I see the freaking the Omni-Man meme, it just goes hard. I love it. I laugh every time.
I agree.
Like you said, it's infecting, and that's why I love it too. My little marble brain up there.
Yeah, fucking exactly. You're a D1 doom scroller, so of course you'd love to sit in a fucking call with all your little D1 doom scrolling homies, and you're like, Cecil, are you sure? I know your stupid ass loves that shit.
Oh, yeah,
but you haven't given me a reason why it's good. It's like you haven't given me a reason why that's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And Slade, I agree with you. Okay, I agree that the fucking because I feel like you're just being you really like it because of the Omni-Man thick meme, and I agree. I fully agree.
It's funny. It's good. I like it because it's funny.
And if the Omni-Man thick meme was separate and we weren't talking about just Invincible Brain Rot in all, I would throw it S tier immediately. But the fact that the quotes are a thing, it just ruins it for me. It ruins it. And it's such stupid quotes too. Like, are you sure? Why was that out of everything in that show? Why did we fucking pick that? Or where is Omni-Man? Why? Or have you seen the one that's like, it's not nice to do that shit? Okay. Why?
That was funny too. Okay, but think about it. Like, why would we?
Yeah, why anything? I get it. Why anything? But it's 2 against 1. I have to put it S tier. I do, but I'm just gonna go on the record and say that I personally would put this probably B tier if I'm being honest. But
that's insane.
I'll put it S tier. I'll put it. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, it's all of our list. Okay, so I'm not gonna argue too much, but I'm not happy about this. I'm really not. I'm not fucking because everybody's gonna use this as a reason to keep saying it, and I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I think I'm gonna lose my mind if I hear that shit one more time.
Don't go into the calls very often, and I don't know.
Just lock yourself up.
It's gonna keep me out of my own Discord. I'm not gonna fucking join calls anymore because people just spam the Invincible Brain Rot. There was a time where I stopped joining calls for that reason. Like, whenever this shit just came out, I was like, I can't stand this. I'm not going to be in a fucking call anymore. Then it calmed down, and then people realized I hated it, so they started milking it. Like, now it's going to be real bad. Now it's going to be fucking terrible. But you know what? Hey, it's fine.
Just make a PSA in your next video. Just make a PSA saying you're not joining until
PSA.
stops.
If you join my Discord just to join my call and say this shit, I fucking swear to God, I will ban you immediately. I'm not. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. If I see you're a new member and you're just spamming Invincible Brain Rot, you're gone. I'm sorry. It's just not like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It won't happen.
There you go. They've been warned.
Yeah, exactly.
One warning. Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm comfortable with most of this list. Is there anything that you guys would sort differently? I don't think so. I think we've sorted it quite well.
Yeah, we went
I mean,
earlier.
Me personally, but it's okay.
fair.
It's okay. You know, I can let this slide.
Yeah, no, I'm
Say,
good.
what do you think? Are we good? You got any rebuttals?
Well, I just don't think the what's it called? The Tim Cheese one is a little high for me personally, but it's whatever.
It's so good, dude. I just feel like you weren't as enthralled as I am. And maybe it's because I gave you the 60-second, ADHD version, but I think you should do some separate research because it's good. It's good lore.
Separate research.
Yeah, just go watch the Tim Cheese lore on your own. What do you mean, dude? It's peak. It's good as hell, bro. You're just a hater. Anyways, Fremo, what were you saying?
I mean, I might switch Tim Cheese and packets out, but
what do you mean? What do you mean? You think like this?
Yeah.
I would agree.
Okay, I'll give you that because friggin' packet is funny. All right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Fine.
Yeah, I'm chill with that.
I don't think there's any more. I mean, honestly, fucking stupid ass question, but it's kind of funny, I guess. And
I like all the memes that come.
Yeah,
with
fuck
that
this
one,
thing.
though, so.
Fuck this thing. Definitely fuck this thing. Fuck you, Bombero, Crocodilo. You're a terrible person. Everybody else on this list is pretty solid. So, okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, do you guys think that you've learned something? You think you're a little bit more enthralled in the brain rot?
Yeah, I've.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I came in educated.
You can't.
Yeah, dude, I think I might have
Okay,
went backwards.
yes, like mental capacity's lower. Like, okay, of course you're watching brain rot, but do you feel like you're more educated on brain rot as a whole? You think you can kick it with the cool kids now that you know all this?
Trust me, they ain't cool, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna answer my own question and say no. I still don't know what the fuck going on. Like, there's a couple of these where I'm like, okay, I get it now. Tim Cheese, I'm locked in. But the rest of them, I'm like, yeah, I still don't fucking know. And the people who were acting as if Italian brain rot is great, I think you should probably go outside.
Yeah.
Because this shit is so fucking below mid.
Okay.
I didn't giggle a single time. I know you're a little pea brain. You're like, repeatable sentence. I can say this sentence 1,000 times. I love it. Like, I know that. But
it's my STEM phrase, all right?
Yeah, your STEM phrase for the month is fucking tralaleo tralala. Like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, I guess if you got free mold brain, then fine. But I just personally, I don't get it.